So each and every day in the gym, there's a certain mindset that you should have to keep yourself making daily consistent progress in some form or the other each and every day. And you got to realize the better you get and the stronger and more advanced you get, the harder it's going to be and the more frustrations and setbacks and failures you're going to have. And guys that have been training for 10, 15, 20 years or more do not have to hear what I'm about to say. They understand that there's going to be some sort of breakthrough or lesson learned or relearned almost every time they're in the gym. So what you'll start to see is that there's more mediocre or lackluster days than there are amazing days. And your goal is to always have these amazing days, but it's just not because your body shows up and your body's like, okay, let's go kick some ass and beat me to death again because this is what I was designed and intended to do. Your body wants to take the path of least resistance, and it's only under the control of your mind and brain and motivation, focus, and willpower and your goals and ambitions that make it shut up and do the work. So you got to realize you're under control of this process. And so it gets harder and harder and harder to keep that enthusiasm the better you get. And to get to those goals and to even get past step one and phase one for a lot of people, you got to have this mindset and realize each and every day you're at the gym, you're going to take one step forward in some fashion. It may not be the fashion that you want or in the way that you want or the way that you even intended. You may have this perfect plan and goal and game plan going into the gym, and it may have completely failed. But there's one thing in that day that is a breakthrough that you will experience or at least learn or relearn that's going to help you in that next workout if you allow it. If your mind is barricaded and blocking these sorts of things from happening because you're so frustrated that plan one or your main priorities and goals didn't come together, then you're never going to get to that point. But when you continue to stay open-minded, you do the work, you stick to the plan, you follow the plan and do your work, you will find these things each and every day. And they're things that you will learn and relearn over and over until you get it right. So life has a funny way of making you relearn lessons that you didn't get right the first time. So you need to make sure that you learn it and understand it. Write it down, take notes, and remember that going into each and every time you go into a certain exercise or workout that requires such a thought or realization. So if your mind is right and you have the proper perspective going into these workouts, you're going to take some sort of step forward each and every day. One step forward in some fashion, whether it be technique, strength, something to properly focus on, a new goal, a new way of doing things, a new exercise you need to do, something of that nature. There's going to be some sort of breakthrough that made this day worthwhile that's going to make you better for the next day and for the next day and for the next day. And when you realize that what you probably truly want to do is going to take a lifetime, or when you realize that this is a lifelong process, whether you're just trying to be fit or you're trying to be a world champion, this is a lifelong process. This is not going to be an overnight flash in the pan sort of success. And if you don't learn these daily lessons now, you're never going to get there. You're going to be frustrated and not learn the proper things that you need to learn. Because the more this crap you get worked out of the way, better. The faster you do that and the faster you learn things, the more likely you get advanced and elite. So the more hard-headed you are and fail to allow yourself to learn these little gems and pros each and every day, the less likely you are to get to the destination, the more frustrated you're going to be, and the less likely you're going to like this process or even stay in the process and commit to it or even quit. So when you approach your training or exercising with this mindset, you will realize there are no wasted days, and each and every day has got something valuable to offer that's getting you to there, getting you to your proper destination, but you just got to allow it to happen. And the best thing you can do is learn these lessons and put them into action the next time. Each and every day, what was that one step forward you took? What did you learn? What was your breakthrough? And make sure you write it down and you remember it for next time, and you don't have to relearn the same thing over and over and over again and keep chasing your tail. Take your notes, put it on the current page, put it on the workout that so let's say you do this workout on a Wednesday and you had this breakthrough. Next Wednesday's page, you're writing this down so you remember to do this one thing properly right, and you come out ahead of the game. And then you can build brick by brick on top of this to the next destination, benchmark, or goal. So no matter what the breakthrough might be or the step forward might be, make sure you keep your mind open for it and you grab it and you take it and you realize it. And so you can learn to appreciate that one step forward, even though it wasn't something that you intended or thought it was going to be. Just be thankful that you got one thing out of that day that's going to help you for next time, and that you ultimately are not wasting a single day in the gym.